Hey everybody, we're back with the ZONDISION ZIMO1 monitor. It's a 4K glasses-free 3D monitor. You don't need any glasses to see the 3D effect, and this one's got an incredible 3D effect. The monitor's on Kickstarter now, so you can check out their campaign and back it if you want. And today I'm going to show you a couple things that we didn't look at in the previous video, including Reshade, and I've got a really cool app that I found online, but then also Geo11 games. I'm just going to show off a couple and how great they look on this monitor. Starting with this 3D looks amazing. It's got insane depth and pop out, but the craziest part about it is that this was a 2D photo. So this is the best 2D to 3D conversion type of app I've ever found, because it takes a 2D static photo and turns it into a 3D splat, like a 3D model. There are gaps and little blank spots, but it's crazy cool. And it looks ridiculously holographic on this monitor because the 3D quality of this display is so good. I think I blew like 4 hours just uploading photos and testing them out like this, turning 2D photos into these 3D models, these Gaussian splats. Is just so much fun. And I posted the link to this software in the comments below. You can then drag and drop into this WebViewer app, and the WebViewer app automatically works with these splat files. The main formats all work instantly. You just drag and drop it. So you can batch process a folder full of images and it'll output all of these models, and then you can just drop them one by one into this WebViewer, spin it around, zoom in and out. You can increase the separation so you can make the 3D as weak or as strong as you like. If you turn it to 0, it'll go flat. If you pull it further out, it's got this insane realistic depth like you would see in real life if you're looking at something in front of you. It's so cool. You guys really have to try this one out. If you hadn't heard of this and you think it looks cool, give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and let's check out some games using Reshade and then Geo11 to finish off the video. I'm playing through this game bit by bit in 3D with Reshade. It's Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. You can see that it's loaded up side by side, and if I activate the 3D, then it's in 3D. So it's in 3D, the cutscenes are in 3D, and it's got really nice depth. I tuned the Reshade settings for this game so that it has nice looking depth with Reshade, and look at how smooth this is. This is probably the smoothest experience I've ever had with this game. Again, part of the reason for that is because this monitor has a built-in chip that handles the actual 3D rendering. So your PC doesn't have to use any of its GPU to actually weave the image into 3D. That's all done 100% by the monitor. That means my laptop is just purely powering this game. And since the quality of the 3D of this monitor is so nice, these games just look beautiful when you play them in 3D. I love looking at all the details and appreciating these worlds coming to life in 3D. I think it's so much fun just to look around and appreciate everything, all the details that stand out on a display of this size, but with this 3D clarity. It feels like this is a living, breathing New York City. It's unique because it's set in winter in New York, so around the holiday season, you know, there's snow on the trees, and the whole vibe in this game is awesome. Second Reshade game we're going to take a look at is Hogwarts Legacy. I'm just so happy to be able to play these games this way. And just like with Spider-Man, it's running incredibly smoothly. I've cranked up the depth a decent amount to a level that I think is nice immersion, and I'd say it's about like this much total depth and pop out combined, which to me feels pretty strong. You could go further than that. It just looks really nice on this monitor. The eye tracking is really smooth, just like with everything in the other video I did. It works. The thing I love about this monitor is all of these games. Everything that you want to do on it is easy to do. It looks a little higher resolution than the Samsung does in 3D. For me, I'm really not sure at this point that I'm even going to put my Samsung Odyssey back here, because this one runs so nice. It looks really nice in 3D. The resolution is a bit higher than the Samsung Odyssey 3D. It's just so convenient and nothing fails. And that's my least favorite thing about all of these 3D devices, all of them, all the things that go wrong. This one I've had the least amount of problems with, almost none. That makes me just not feel stressed or frustrated when I'm going to use the monitor to do something fun. It's supposed to be fun. And when I go to do things, and my mindset is I'm gonna go do this and play a game or do something fun or cool in 3D, and then everything's broken, and then I have to spend an hour trying to troubleshoot or get tech support on the phone and spend too much of my time just trying to fix it, then I'm too exhausted to even do what I originally set out to do in the first place. So this one I can just jump straight into these games or the 3D model viewing or videos, images, and it all just works every time. This is the Sonic Frontiers Geo11 mod. It's in side-by-side 3D right now, so I just activate the 3D on the monitor and we've got this game looking gorgeous in 3D. I really like playing this game in 3D because of the open world and all the different effects and just the gorgeous landscape and all of the different things. The sense of speed that you get when you're racing around the different tracks in this game or just this open world. And I like the colors. Same with Miles Morales. It's got this really cool color scheme or theme throughout the game. A lot of awesome particle effects, reflections. I mean, Miles Morales is reshade, so it's not as perfect with the 3D. This one is spot on because it's true geometrical 3D with Geo11. I would say this is definitely one of the best ways you can experience the game. It just looks stunning in 3D, very colorful, and the 3D really pops on this monitor. I love the way it looks and feels, and the sense of speed that you get in this open world while playing in 3D really makes it more immersive and just fun to play. It doesn't have to be Sonic. You could play any of your favorite Geo11 mods or UEVR mods. It'll all work on this monitor. So cool to have this much flexibility, but at this level of quality. That's what I love about it. Such a beautiful open world game in 3D. Viewing the landscape and all the different things that you can find here, the way the metal looks, the reflection on different things like this just looks so cool. And even when you get up close to objects or stone, I love seeing the texture and things pop out of the screen when you get close to it. It's just really an epic experience. Cybernetic design to it is really cool too. So this is the last one I want to show you for this video. Sonic Frontiers, the Geo11 mod, and right now I've got it side by side. I can just toggle on the 3D and there it is. And it looks gorgeous. It's just so cool. This world is beautiful in this game. Really kind of an experimental thing for Sonic to do an open world type of thing like this, but it really works, especially in 3D. It's just, this is so beautiful to look at and play through, and the monitor does an awesome job of bringing this amazing 3D to life. It's really hard to put these games down once you start playing like this because it just hooks you with the visuals and the immersive experience. It's different than playing in 2D. I feel like I can step away more easily, but with this, I'm so drawn in. Like, I just want to keep seeing new things, the new environments, different times of day. The feeling that you get in 3D is different. Same with New York and Miles Morales and Hogwarts Legacy. They both have day-night cycles. The city of New York looks different night and day. Hogwarts Legacy, especially outside the castle, on the school grounds or in the neighboring villages. It's really cool to just experience all of that in this immersive way. All right, guys, this next thing that we're going to do with games is probably the coolest game-related thing that this monitor can do, because it has an OpenXR runtime that allows you to play Steam VR games or Unreal Engine VR, UEVR games, and have it directly load up through the monitor. So I have Hogwarts Legacy ready to go, and we're going to inject it with the Unreal Engine VR mod. Now I select the game, and when I click inject, what you'll see happen is that the monitor instantly recognizes that this game has been injected. It's using OpenXR, and it's going to start displaying the game in 3D on the ZIMO1. So this is so cool. You don't even need to use Steam VR. And you could do that too and just display it side by side and then activate the 3D mode on the monitor. But when you inject it like I just did with OpenXR, it'll just launch the game like this automatically in 3D. So it's a seamless experience for these types of 3D mods. And in case you're wondering why we would do the same game twice, because we already took a look at Hogwarts Legacy with Reshade. Well, the reason I'm doing it again is because the 3D using the UEVR version is much, much better. It's geometrical 3D, it feels more real. Yeah, it's just amazing. It looks crazy good already, but the default level of depth is a little bit weak for me, so I'm just going to use the arrow keys on my computer and boost it, and it looks perfect now. Like, this is just perfect real level depth for the game, and this is the way that I always wanted to play it. I was playing with Reshade and I was able to get some enjoyment out of it in 3D that way, better than playing it in 2D, but this completely solves my problem. It's amazing. If I go into photo mode, it retains this level of depth that I've set with the hotkeys because I increased the separation, so there's just a crazy amount of depth here. Environment in your own way, you have full control, so this looks and feels incredible. You can also just pull up the menu and view the menu like this. It's in 3D. This main part is floating. It's on the same level as the display glass, so it looks and feels very comfortable. We're going back to a Geo11 game. The only way I've ever played this one before is with AI 2D to 3D conversion. There was no other way that I knew of to play it in decent 3D, not even Reshade. But you can see it's so amazing. The 3D is unbelievably good. This mod is insanely well done, and it really is the experience that I kind of imagined in my mind when I thought about playing this game in perfect quality, true geometrical 3D. The default depth settings for this are really high, but it feels comfortable on the ZIMO1 because the ZIMO1 3D is so good. I can look way back into the distance behind the trees there and right up front to the character and the things popping out of the screen, and it all looks comfortable and clear, and there's basically no crosstalk to speak of. But man, it just looks so good. Knowing that I can just launch UEVR games using the XR runtime, and that games like Geo11 games and other things look so good on this, I think I'm just gonna keep using the ZIMO1 as my main monitor because it's got lossless 4K 2D, everything looks great, crystal clear, and there's just access to all this different stuff, and it works every time I try to do it. Such a stress-free, hassle-free experience. Yeah, this is insane. Overall, I would rate it the best 3D monitor experience that I've had, just because everything works, everything looks amazing. You can do and play the things that you enjoy the most instantly, so easily, and it all looks really good. The way I feel just by using all of their software and experiencing the hardware as it is makes it super clear that they really understand 3D and the tech related to 3D that's required to make it good and the experience good, and I appreciate that so much. It gives me a lot of confidence that this company is going to make this an amazing product launch, but also build towards something even bigger and better than this is what my hope is. Seeing that they're capable of this and launching with such strong software support and quality in every single area, it makes me feel like if this is a success, whatever comes next is going to be all of this, but even better, hopefully a little bit bigger. I hope that they release the next generation monitor with higher resolution and a bigger display, maybe even OLED. That would be the dream. But for now, this is more than enough to get a ton of enjoyment and do so many things that are really fun and cool. I still keep going back to the renderer app to view my photos and videos in 3D because that's also just such a seamless, amazing experience, and it looks really cool in 3D. This media player has my favorite controls. There's a lot of hotkeys that you can use to just zoom in and out or adjust the convergence just by sliding on the trackpad. So it makes it so much fun to use. I've taken thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of, no joke, images in 3D using the LumePad 2 and my other 3D cameras, and I love to view them on the 3D devices that I have. And this is among the best quality that I have, and maybe the best quality overall on a monitor just because of how low the crosstalk is in this 3D renderer. Normally you would see stuff in the front or the back, but this cuts the crosstalk so much, it just makes it feel really holographic. So it's a beautiful, fun way to view images and videos that you have, and I think this monitor just really does an awesome job with everything basically, and it's, as I said in my other video, more than worth the price that they're asking for it because of how reliable it is, how good the quality is, and how many use cases there are for it. They're doing so many things. They're doing a lot of really unique stuff that is exciting, and I think it's encouraging to see ZONDISION put so much energy and effort into refining these features. I mean, making sure the product works and looks good to begin with, but then having the software really rock solid is what is the most exciting thing of all, I think, about this specific monitor. Look through their Kickstarter so far with this one after more than a month now has been nothing but awesome. I'm going to try to think if there's more stuff that's worth covering on this monitor. If there is, I'll make another video, but for now, this pretty much covers all the stuff that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.